Hello folks, Enlightening Media here. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a guidance video about how to get started and how you can improve overall in this Outbreak early access. So have gone through the game like kind of almost like 3 weeks, I would say, or probably 4 weeks. So I already did a lot of progression in this game. But as the new player, you're going to be starting off just like this. So I'm going to show you guys here real quick. So this is how you're going to be starting off. You won't have any of this. I do own this, and I also do own the Dominator 3. However, I am going to be kind of demonstrating how you're supposed to chase. There are many other different ways to chase here. Everybody has their own preferences on how to chase a tornado down and probably get data, or probably not, but we'll get to that in a moment. So this is the first vehicle you're going to be starting off with. This is the Tradition sedan vehicle, very small, typical one. So now we're going to go to this real quick. So we're going to go to play. And if you guys don't know what you're doing, I recommend checking this tutorial out first before you do anything else. I'm gonna skip this part, but I will wait for you guys to kind of get back in. But I'm gonna start a game mode, which is solo chase. So I'm gonna show you guys how it's gonna be like for you guys. We're gonna start doing this right now. So I'll get back to you guys once we start loading into our first random storm setup, whatever we're gonna get. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we are. New chases out there. So this setup here, it's okay, I guess, but you won't know what kind of pattern you'll get, because every time you start doing a solo chase, the weather pattern systems are going to be very different. So I don't know how well this is gonna go. So you press your M key for your map, and then obviously you do this with your AWDS keys. And if you guys are kind of wondering what I do out here, so you press the E key to take a photo, which I'm not gonna waste that. And you press your R button to hold your phone up to do a report. So right now in this early access, you can report a funnel cloud or a tornado on the ground, and you can report it only for like every 150 seconds. I'm not sure if that's the right number, but it could be a little off, but it doesn't matter. And we also got a pro deployment, so I want to give you guys a demonstration how you guys deploy. So in the video tutorial, if you guys did watch earlier, if you guys did not, I recommend doing this before you start doing this on your own. So right here on this grass part here, I'm going to show you guys this. This is how you make a deployment. So that's how it works, and the way you can pick it up just by the same animation, and you got it. That was just a quick demonstration. So now, how do we find our tornado? That's the one big question. So I don't know what kind of setup this is. I might have to go take east and south road options if I have to. So I don't really know what system I'm dealing with, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna kind of skip this part here for my driving, but I'm actually gonna show you guys this brief thing before I skip the driving part. So you click the F button to enter in, click your I key, start it. And if you guys can see to your far right with the letter G on it, hold that, and you can move your mouse down to turn on headlights. And there's actually 3 different settings for the wipers, 3 different speed settings. You just click this and that, and you got the 3 max tier of your windshield wiper speeds. So that's it. I'm gonna start tracking. Oh, right, about this part here, I forgot to mention. So once you click your map, you want to click your arrow keys on your right next to you, and then you want to click up or down, or you just click up or down, doesn't matter. And you want to keep an eye on the velocity. So once again in the tutorial, the red means winds are going away from the radar, and the green is going towards the radar. And where is that coming from? So the main radar is actually right in here. You can actually see the radar dome if you guys do get to it sometime. Maybe the next chase day, whenever. But whenever you get the chance to go to Eastern Falls, that's where the main station radar is going to be at. But enough with that. I'll get back to you guys in a moment. I'm going to travel somewhere where I can see where the next tornado is. But I'll see you guys back in the next clip here then. Alright, so here we are. We are just about to see our first tornado for you new Storm Chaser gamers out there. So, yep, you press the R button, click that one left click on your mouse, and that's how you do it. I have no idea what kind of pattern this is, so I'm gonna have to find it for myself. Right now, we're just gonna wait a bit, and it should get a actual debris cloud on the ground, so we should get one. Yep, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right behind that tall, massive power line tower, that is. And if you guys have been watching tornado videos, you know most would go northeast as usual, but sometimes they like to go a bit more north, or sometimes can go more east. So you won't know how the behavior of a twister will do. So always be on your guard. And we're just gonna kind of wait here a bit. And I do want to warn you guys though, fair warning. So this purple area is where the hail core is. I do want to stay away from that, and that was really stupid. Yeah, this is something you want to avoid. This is not going to kill you. I just want to let you guys know all this hail that's dropping down on me, it's not going to kill me, but I do want to warn you that this can damage your vehicle that if you guys don't have hail protection. But in this case, for you new Storm Chaser gamers, you won't have hail protection, so be mindful. I mean, you might as well just take some hail damage, but don't try not to take too much. I mean, I take some risk no matter what. Alright, so if you guys are kind of facing like this way with your point of view of your character, if you guys want to reset your point of view to forward, all you gotta do is click the mouse, or not the mouse, the M key once or twice, and then it will reset your point of view on a center point so you can tell which way you're driving. Always gotta keep doing that. And lastly, I do want to point out is while you're driving, there's actually 2 different settings to slow down to complete stop. You can use the brake button, like the spacebar button. You can hear the braking, but I like to do this. It's actually a lot faster. So I'm gonna speed up here, give you guys a little quick demonstration. So once I'm going like up to 70, I'm gonna click the reverse button. That will immediately just stop me, and I can just hold the spacebar button. If I'm still kind of rolling, I'm immediately just gonna hold the spacebar to completely just break my, just hit the brakes instantly and just pin myself to a standstill. But enough talk with me. I'm gonna get back to you guys when I'm close to this, or this twister gets close to me. Okay, so this thing's about to get close enough, but I want to be sure if I am in the path of it, because where you can tell if you're in the path of it's not moving left or right, and this thing's still moving to the right, so it's still moving north, a little bit north, so I need to keep an eye on this. And this is really risky because these twisters can easily swerve off to the south, a bit more to the east, or north to your right. And I might be in the path, so I could be in the perfect position. So I'm gonna start doing this, holding the Q button. I might be a little off. It's just gonna try to swerve out the last second. That's one thing I was afraid of, so don't matter. I'm gonna go on ahead and start getting the hell out of the way. I don't know if I'm gonna miss this one. I might miss this. So I'm just gonna wait for this thing. I might have missed this. I think I might have. Yeah. I completely missed this one. I was a little afraid that was gonna happen, so yeah, every time they're about to get close to cross this road here, like dirt roads or asphalt roads, they'll make a last minute swerve. But that was not great. This is going to happen to many of you new Storm Chaser gamers, so be mindful of that. I didn't think that was going to happen, so I had no idea what kind of pattern I was going to have. And I do want to keep reporting this thing. As soon as this thing expires, I'm going to report again and keep tracking of where it's going to go. Just for a brief moment. And it's going to cross that road, so I'm going to head back north and try to get backtracked on this. I'll kind of get back to you guys in a moment, and I'm gonna hit the hail course, so I might get some damages. You might see some glass damage in my windshield wipers, or not whatever. Get back to you guys on that one later. Okay, so I'm just right ahead of this thing. I might get a lucky shot of this if I'm fast enough, but this thing's really big. Ooh, okay, this is not great. Okay, I'm gonna have to back this off. This is actually moving a lot more faster than I would have anticipated. I thought I was gonna be fast enough, but I didn't realize how fast the ground speed is. Ooh, this might turn to a thicker funnel than it should be. I might have to be smart about this one. And be mindful about the debris coming down, and you all could take some vehicle damage if you bump into these, so be mindful of that. I do that sometimes. Oh yep, here's the hail damage on my windshield wiper windows, but this thing's moving more north. I'm gonna try to take this north option. This thing's really gonna get big. Oh, darn it. Okay. I should have paid attention to that earlier. And we are kind of close to the hail course, so we're gonna take some vehicle damage, so we're gonna get some hail. I don't know where this thing is heading off to because it kind of throws me off. I shouldn't be here. You know what? I'm gonna go further east if this thing's moving too quick. I gotta keep moving further because this thing's moving way too quick. Oh, jeez. Okay, I can see that. God damn! This thing's hauling like crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one, but I'm gonna try this. Alright, so we're gonna take a left here, go up north. Oop. And yep, that's the one thing you guys are gonna have. So that's what's gonna happen to you. I did that just to show you guys how crazy this stuff is. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Shit, this thing's, oh gosh, okay, I did not, okay. I'm gonna bail out of this. This is not good. Yeah, this thing's moving way too damn quick. Way too fast. It's really risky. So I'm gonna take this one north option here. Don't worry about these blockages. Just get around them if you can. I'm gonna take one more trip, one more road. And I could be in position. I could be. I'm gonna try it out. So I'm gonna hold this reverse button, and I look like I might be in the path of it. So, yep. I'm gonna deploy here. Deployed. I'm gonna back up real quick if I can. This is really dumb. Yep, that's the intercept. I don't believe it's a direct one. Yep, it's not really a direct hit, but it was a little bit, I was kind of a little bit up north. But that's how you intercept a twister with a probe deployment. But man, this thing was moving a lot more east than usual. So you pick this up, fellas. Head back in the card to upload the data, and that's the amount of points you get, which is the amount of OUTBRKs you're gonna earn. I can't really tell. This thing's gonna fade. Simply, it's gonna fade. And speaking of fading out, we might have another one down here, but I don't know if I want to make that one. I could try to make this one, so I'm gonna break this up a little bit. We're gonna head down south to this road here. We might be able to meet up with this thing, so I'm gonna get back to you guys on that. Okay, so I do want to do a quick demonstration how you can refuel your gas capacity, because this thing does have a small tank. So press this I key and just let this thing go off, and this thing's kind of slow, so I'm gonna have to wait for this thing. And we do have another, ooh, this one's really strong, but we're too far from that. Not gonna worry about that one. I don't know if this one's gonna die out or not, but if it does die out, I'll just end the chase once I get down here. So we'll get to the gas station or the twister itself. We'll see. So unfortunately, I just decided to end the chase as soon as I was thinking like gonna go chase the south one, but that one vanished the moment I started refilling the sedan vehicle. But that's how you kind of do the chase as a new Storm Chaser gamer yourself. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this demonstration how to chase a twister. That was kind of very dramatic and extreme for me to keep going east and then north and east back again, just to not to get sucked in by a twister when it's moving that fast on the ground. So there you have it, folks. Hopefully you Storm Chaser gamers found this very helpful, the way how I demonstrated. And some other things I did want to point out is that like I mentioned earlier, that you do take hail damage if you guys don't have any hail protection, which is the, where is it? Should be this one, protection right here. I bought this. I forget how much this thing costs, but you're gonna need to keep doing more chases. But the thing is that you guys don't have to do the probe intercept. You guys don't have to do that. You can if you want to get extra points, but if you guys don't want to take a big risk, I would just keep doing more reports, because when you're doing multiple reports on the same storm or on a different storm system, you do get points for that, which is the chaser network type of summary for your NJs, which is better than not getting anything else. So just keep doing that, and if you guys are pretty good on practicing how to do probe intercepts, whether it's close intercept or direct hit, that's great. That's all you have to do. Anyway, that'll be it from me, folks. Hopefully you gamers enjoyed this demonstration and this guide video on how to chase a supercell thunderstorm that has a twister on the ground. I'll see you guys next time. Never stop chasing, folks. Always be the extreme chaser.